For the second time in 6 months, South Florida celebrating a major champion here in South Florida, Inter Miami, winning the Major League Soccer Championship, the MLS Cup. We have Samantha Rivera live outside Chase Stadium, where that game just wrapped up minutes ago. Samantha, I see the towels, the pink towels out behind you.
Hey, Larry. Yeah, we are just minutes here after they won everything here. MLS Cup champs here for the first time ever. And what a fitting way to go out here, right? Their last game here at Chase Stadium. Champs for the first time ever. How you feeling?
Awesome! Miami sports history right here, everybody, right? This is South Florida sports history right here.
How long have you been an Inter Miami fan for?
Since the beginning. Big Premier League. Big shout out to Manchester United. And this is just an amazing experience. So happy, and watching Messi live is just a dream come true. He's really a god. It's just unbelievable. And the rest of the team played a heck of a job too. Yeah!
What does it mean for the community of South Florida to have another champion here?
Just another championship. Just again, Miami sports history. Now we just need some other teams to step up, but this is a great send-off, a great start. The new stadium down in Miami with a bigger crowd. I just hope everybody enjoys this fire and celebrates.
Are you originally from South Florida?
Yeah, born and raised.
Amazing. I mean, to see the crowd here that you guys brought to this final game here at Chase Stadium, is it kind of bittersweet knowing that it's the last game here before you go to Freedom Park?
Honestly, no. You know, the new stadium, luckily I'm part of the construction of the new stadium. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The stadium is more intimate and more fan-friendly. And, traffic's going to be a little more difficult, but it's going to be worth it to see Messi's last year there. Hopefully this won't be his last year.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name. What is it?
Jules.
Jules. Well, hey, congrats. Watching this team from the beginning here, you guys are officially MLS Cup champs.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we're the champ. Yeah.
You guys can still see fans making their way out here. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Oscar. I'm from Argentina.
You're overtaken by the emotion here. What does this win mean to you?
Too much. It's my everything. I was following Inter Miami for many years. This is the time. I guess.
Me dices que eres de Argentina, right?
Yeah. I follow Messi.
You've been following Messi since Argentina.
20 years, 30 years. And he is.
¡Vamos, Inter, carajo! ¡Campeones!
Yeah, he is a wonderful person. I saw him many times next to me in the field and driving around the stadium. He is very humble and always, he is not puffed up or anything. He's down to earth and he loves people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And what was your name, sir?
Oscar.
Thank you so much. You can see the emotions that these fans are feeling here. I mean, it is an incredible experience. Again, this is their last game here at Chase Stadium under their first year head coach, Javier Mascherano. To see the success that they've had here has been incredible to watch. I mean, knowing the way things ended last year, getting out of the playoffs in that first round. They just weren't able to make it out. And to see the run that they had this year has been incredible. You see guys like Tadeo Allende stepping up, and of course Luis Suarez and Jordi Alba in his last year playing. It means an awful lot to these fans. It means an awful lot to this South Florida community. Again, you still see fans out here coming out. And listen, let's talk about the Messi versus Muller rivalry there. I mean, yeah, they had faced each other before today 10 times throughout their career, and Muller had beaten Messi 7 of those times, and Messi can get one in the books after this one. But yeah, again, we now have to plan for another parade, Larry. So we'll wait and see what the team has planned in this next week. But you can expect for another fun time here in South Florida, celebrating yet another championship team here in Fort Lauderdale.
And we could see the people at the team store crowding around there to get their hands on shirts. I'm sure the championship t-shirts are going to be printed. This has been a long time coming. Look, 2018, the dream of having this team enter Miami in Major League Soccer. 2020, they were able to play their first game. 3 years ago, getting Lionel Messi on this roster. Last year, of course, having one of the best teams in the league, but not able to finish it in the playoffs. And this year, basically just running through the playoffs. They win a first-round series, a 3-game series. They then win 4-0 over Cincinnati. Then they win 5-1 over New York, and then today at home, thrilling all of those people that you see there coming through those gates. And we heard the emotion there in Oscar. I mean, what a thrill to see one of his heroes from Argentina finish the job here for the Herons. The logo on the back of the jerseys, those pink jerseys that they're wearing that were inspired, according to David Beckham, one of the owners, freedom to dream. The dream is no longer fantasy for Inter Miami. They are champions with the old FC Barcelona squad, where you have Jordi Alba, you had Sergio Busquets, you also had Lionel Messi. Oh, you have the t-shirt. Yes, let's see it.
I wanted to show you. I got the t-shirt. It's a kid's t-shirt, but
it
it's
looks a little small for you.
2025 MLS Cup champs. We have Vancouver fans here that aren't too happy. It's fine. It's fine. You guys don't even care that you just watched Messi?
Yeah.
Yeah? That.
It was cool.
Messi's pretty cool, but yeah.
You guys get here to.
We're going to go down, we're going to get a listen to David Beckham and managing
Was it still worth it, though?
Amazing. What an afternoon, what a season. Dreams come true. Tremendous effort by the team. Kudos to Vancouver, but to do it at home, lift the MLS Cup, have a star over our shield forever. It's just an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
This has been such a long time in the making, this club, bringing Messi here. How would you describe the journey?
Hard. It's worth every single effort, but it was all based on dreaming of building a great team, bringing the best players in the world. We say goodbye today to 2 generational players. So my message there, we'll reload and we'll defend in 26.
David, I saw you watching that clock when the whistle blew. What was going through your mind?
I think all the emotion just comes out. You know, in the last few minutes of the game, you're hoping we get through it. You know, all credit to Vancouver. They played a great game. They put us under a lot of pressure, you know, and when they got that goal back, they were on top of us a little bit. But I think you could see the change. We started to control the ball a little bit more in midfield. And then, you know, you give the ball to Leo. He creates chances, whether he's scoring them or creating them. But the team stuck together, and they've done that all year.
A decade ago, you announced your intention was to bring MLS to Miami. You've talked about sleepless nights since then. Champions now. How would you describe that?
There was a lot of sleepless nights. But you know what? I always believed in Miami. I always believed in bringing the team here. I found the right partners, and when I found the right partners, I knew that anything was possible. Like what it says on the back of our shirts, freedom to dream. We always promised our fans that we would bring success. We always promised our fans that we would bring the best players, and today we've achieved that. But next year's a new year, and we go on again. But tonight we'll celebrate.
David Beckham, Jorge Mas, owners of Inter Miami Club Football. You can see there Inter Miami winning the MLS Cup here in South Florida in Fort Lauderdale. You're looking live. Chase Stadium. You can see the players there on the field getting ready to hoist up their trophy when it is presented to the team. Among those we've seen on the field there, we've seen singer Mark Anthony, Victoria Beckham. We saw David Beckham there to your left a little bit there with the players. You obviously just heard from him a short time ago, and you can see the stage there where we will see the MLS Cup trophy, if I can say it right. MLS Cup trophy presented to Inter Miami after winning 3-1 over the Vancouver Whitecaps this afternoon, again in Fort Lauderdale. Lionel Messi, the worldwide superstar, the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, getting his fingerprints on this game. Vancouver scored an own goal, which gave Inter Miami a 1-0 lead early in this game. They tied it up. then Lionel Messi was able to get an assist to put Inter Miami ahead. They scored a late goal later in the game where Messi also was able to be involved in that assist. 6 goals, at least 8 assists in this playoff run for Lionel Messi. Quite a historic run for him and this franchise, again, running roughshod. You see Mark Anthony there in the center left of your screen there in the camel-colored button-down shirt. I can't tell who he's talking with, but you can see the trophy, I believe, is in his hands. He's got the white gloves on. He's going to be a part of the trophy presentation there on the field, of the pitch at Chase Stadium. Inter Miami, freedom to dream. The fans that have been longing to see this here in South Florida, this is your day. The second time in 6 months South Florida going to celebrate champions. You can see the trophy there. Let's go back out to Samantha Rivera. She is live outside Chase Stadium. Samantha.
Hey, Larry. Yeah, you can see fans are still making their way out here. A lot of them choosing to stay inside, though, and rightfully so, right? They want to celebrate with this championship team here. But now we are joined by a couple of fans here. What's your name?
Omar.
Omar and?
Garrett.
Garrett. All right. How long have you guys been following this team for now?
I've been following them since they became a team back in 2020. So
what does this win mean for you guys?
I don't know. It means a lot. I didn't think I would ever see this day, so it's interesting.
To see Messi here and Jordi Alba and this whole group together for one last time, obviously, how amazing was it?
it was sick, especially because it's Jordi Alba's last game and Sergio Busquets' last game too. So, and Messi had 2 assists, so that was super sick. So it was a super fun game all around. Like, it was a blast.
Amazing. How are you guys going to celebrate tonight?
Bro,
I don't know, maybe.
We have some brews. We're gonna have a good night. Yeah.
Amazing. Are you guys going to go to the parade if there is one?
There is one.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, for sure.
All right. What do you guys think this team has kind of done for the league?
Well, obviously, it made a lot of money. I mean, every game with Messi is going to be more expensive, and it's brought a lot more attention to the league. Hopefully, in a few years, MLS is a lot bigger. Hopefully, it's considered one of the better leagues maybe in the future. That's definitely because of Messi, for sure. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Go and celebrate with the rest of the group there. Again, guys, you see fans continuing to make their way out here and find some of these T-shirts. Larry, I got a regular size one, an adult one. I'll try and snag you one when I get back to the station. But, I mean, you see it right here. 2025 MLS Cup champions, Inter Miami. It really has been just an incredible journey for this team from, again, last year, the way they left the playoffs, and then to make it all the way here now today in 2025. It's been incredible. And again, first year head coach Javier Mascherano taking this team all the way. I mean, you couldn't write it any better. And again, here, their last game ever at Chase Stadium before they head on over to Freedom Park next year. So, yeah, we're just going to keep seeing if we can get some fans over here slowly making their way out here again, trying to get some T-shirts and hats and just finding any way to celebrate this with the team. And we'll wait to find out when and where a potential parade will be.
I'm seeing a trickle of fans leaving Chase Stadium there with you, Samantha. But Chopper 4 over Chase Stadium, you can see zoomed in there the players on the field. If we pull out, you can see just how many people are still not sitting in their seat because they're still so excited, but standing, some of them still waving their flags and banners. I saw Messi number 10 flag still waving long after this game ended. People not wanting to miss a single second of the celebration of seeing their team, Inter Miami, hoist the MLS Cup trophy for the very first time. We're going to hear from owner David Beckham.
I mean, it means everything. You know, obviously, I started this journey over 19 years ago, and this was always my dream. My dream was to bring a club to this city and be successful. Also bringing the best player in the world. So tonight has been pretty surreal. It's a moment that I'll cherish forever. Being an owner, being a player that has won it, and now being an owner that's won it with this team, with these fans. I promised back in 2013 that we were going to bring the best players to this city. We did bring the best players and we brought success. So tonight was, you know, the icing on the top of the cake, and the cherry. But you know what? The players have been incredible all season. All credit to Vancouver. They played a great game today. You know, it got a bit close towards the when they scored and went on, but to be honest, it was yeah, it was meant to be for us today, to be in front of our fans, to be in front of this incredible stadium. You know, our last game in the MLS in this stadium. What better way to go out?
And you mentioned this is the last game in this stadium. You talked about the longevity of this project, and this is almost laying the foundation for where you see this project heading in the future. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but as you have these ambitious dreams, now that you've ticked this box, what do you dream of next from Inter Miami?
Look, I think we always said once we get that first star, then you go for the second and the third. You know, I saw it with the Galaxy. I was lucky enough to win 2 championships with them. You know, and you just want to get better each season by improving us as a club, as a franchise, continue to grow, not just around America, but globally as well. You know, I always promised to the MLS, to the commissioner, my commitment to this league, this sport in this country. It's always a country I've loved, a country I wanted to be in, and to be here and to be successful the way we have, to grow this league, to grow this sport, and to have a team like this is the dream.
That's David Beckham, and in case you can't tell by the vibe or the logo at the bottom of the screen, our Super Inter Miami winning the MLS Cup. Let's go back to Samantha Rivera live outside of Chase Stadium with some very excited fans.
Yes, we are. Larry, we are joined by Sagar and his beautiful daughter, Amaya, here. How excited are you guys for this big win?
She just witnessed her first Messi trophy.
Amaya, what do you have to say about that? Are you excited? Yeah, she's pretty happy.
Yeah, it was amazing, you know? We didn't think he could do it in the Americas, but he got it done, huh? This is his this could be his final trophy. So it's pretty special to appreciate it with my daughter here.
Are you originally from South Florida?
Yeah. You know, we've been Inter Miami fans, but it's been hard to be a fan. They were last place 2 years ago. Now, champions.
To see the drastic changes over the year, I mean, how incredible has this been?
Oh my God. It's not just Messi, it's everything that they put around him. They allowed him to be successful. And they have an amazing team. He's here for 2 more years, and we're super excited to be fans.
Right, Amaya? There you go. What do you think this says about Javier Mascherano and being able to take this team this far?
Then we needed him. Last year was a weak year, but this year we finally pulled it together. Rodrigo de Paul, Busquets, Jordi Alba, all of them. They all came together. This was the first year they felt like a real team.
Amazing. How special is this to witness a moment like this with your daughter?
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. You know, it's one of the few things you get to appreciate. She'll remember, hopefully, for the rest of her life that she saw Messi lift a trophy.
Yeah.
And
she'll have this clip to remember.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, YouTube will last forever.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we'll let you go and celebrate, get some merchandise here. Thanks so much for the time. You guys can continue to see fans lining up here, getting their hats, their T-shirts. Again, champions for the first time ever. Inter Miami is making a lot of people happy here in South Florida. We have another championship team and another parade to potentially get ready for here. And we'll see what these guys end up doing as far as celebrations. I mean, you saw how the Panthers celebrated, right, at 11? I don't know what these guys are going to do. We'll have to wait and see, Larry.
We were both there for the Panthers celebration. I'm sure we'll be there for Inter Miami celebration. As far as fans, I think little Amaya wins the award for the cutest fan at Chase Stadium here this afternoon as you look live. Chase Stadium, the team there, Inter Miami on the stage, preparing to put their hands on the trophy. The MLS Cup belongs to them, winning the MLS Cup, the MLS playoffs today, 3-1 over Vancouver. Earlier, we heard from a local South Florida raised Coconut Creek player on Inter Miami, Ian Frey, who was a defender. Here's his thoughts on this historic win.
It's hard to put this stuff into words. I mean, look around. It's hard to put this stuff into words. I mean, look around here. This is beautiful. We've gone through some really tough times at this club. To now to see it all happened for a reason, trusting God, and everything comes to plan.
And for you personally, you've been through so much. The ups and downs, the injuries, the way clawing your way back into the team. You started tonight, put in quite a shift. Yeah. Just talk about your own individual performance and how that played a role in the success.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say too much individual. The whole team came out firing on all cylinders. We have everybody pressing, everybody running. It looked like a team hungry, a team that wanted to win something, and we came out on top.
You talked to us before the game about the value of having some experienced players, some legends on your team, some World Cup winners. You played a role in sealing the legacy for some of these guys. Yeah. It's the last game for Jordi Alba, the last game for Sergio Busquets. What does this mean to help send them off on the right note?
I mean, these are the best players of their position of all time. You know, I mean, look at them. They've been doing this for, what, 20 years now, winning World Cups and everything, and to just be a part of their story a little bit and help them finish off their career like this, I mean, you can't put that stuff into words, man. It's a dream come true.
Can you imagine the celebration there? Look, Mark Anthony bringing the MLS Cup there to the platform. The team moments away from getting their hands on the trophy. Of course, Mark Anthony has the gloves, not leaving fingerprints. I'm sure the players wouldn't mind if he did. This is for South Florida. The motto on the back of the jerseys that the players wear, freedom to dream, pays homage to those fans that have been dreaming of this moment of having a championship football club here in South Florida, and that is right now, right here, today. The second time in 6 months, South Florida going to have a victory parade. What a day for Inter Miami and Lionel Messi doing his part. It was a huge investment. You heard Jorge Mas and David Beckham earlier talk about going and spending on players. None bigger than Lionel Messi, and Lionel Messi today involved with 2 assists on the 3 goals that Inter Miami was able to score. The first was actually an own goal scored by Vancouver. Then Lionel Messi was able to pass the ball, steal it from a Vancouver player, and get it to a teammate who took the lead. And again, Inter Miami not looking back. You can see the team there sitting almost as though they're ready to pose for a photo before they get this trophy. Fans still in their seats as you look at Chopper 4 above Chase Stadium. Many of the people are still standing exactly where they were when this game ended, excited to soak up every single moment. There are people outside the stadium filtering out, and they are meeting our Samantha Rivera. Samantha, you are there with some more extremely excited fans.
Yeah, Larry, well, I mean, you can hear the fans from inside cheering for this incredible team here, but we are joined by Verónica. She traveled from Argentina. Verónica, ¿qué quieres decir?
Hola, no, vinimos a apoyar a nuestro campeón, a nuestro ídolo Messi, que está acá y que hizo una demostración como siempre hermosa en el fútbol. Y bueno, campeones, el Inter campeones, así que bueno, nos vamos todos contentos y orgullosos de nuestro argentino Messi, ídolo.
She said they came to see their champion, their idol in Messi, and putting on another great performance here. They are proud and happy that he is representing their country. And I mean, what an idol to have for this country. Verónica, ¿quieres decir algo más? Do you want to say something else?
Bueno, un saludo a todos los argentinos que están acá viendo este espectáculo hermoso, único. Y bueno, que viva Miami, que viva el fútbol. Y bueno, que fue todo hermoso, muy lindo la organización. Y bueno, viva Messi, viva los argentinos y viva el Inter.
Perfect. You guys understood that. Viva Inter Miami. Verónica, muchísimas gracias por el tiempo.
Gracias a vos.
Gracias.
Argentina corriente.
Sí, exactamente. I mean, you had fans traveling from everywhere, from, of course, Argentina, but everywhere around the world, because when you have a player like Messi, a global icon playing for our South Florida Inter Miami team, of course you're going to have people coming in, right? Again, you hear the chants in there, Messi, Messi. This team has been incredible to watch from start to finish. Of course, they lost to the Whitecaps 2 times this year. And somehow, when it mattered most, right, they took them down, and now they're MLS Cup champs for the first time ever. I'm going to take a step here to show you all the other fans that continue to make their way out here. But again, a lot of them are stuck inside, or not stuck inside, but they're choosing to be inside to celebrate with this team, a momentous occasion. And you see the fireworks going off.
We saw Messi take the trophy to the stage where his teammates are. You can see the smoke there as well as the confetti. There they are. Your champions, Inter Miami, there at the bottom, jumping on the stage beneath those fireworks at Chase Stadium. What a scene. Look at all of the people that you mentioned, Samantha, still in their seat. It looks like this game is about to start if you didn't know any better. They're going to be there for a while, at least as long as the Chase Stadium crew allows people to stay inside the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of merchandise being purchased at this point in time, but how exciting for so many fans, not just here in South Florida, but as you heard, people in South America, around the world. And can you imagine when Inter Miami moves to their new stadium, Miami Freedom Park, next year, what that will be like, the opening of the stadium with all of this excitement moving forward, looking toward that. What a day, what an afternoon for South Florida sports fans and Inter Miami winning the MLS Cup in Fort Lauderdale this afternoon. You can see the score on the scoreboard still there, 3 Herons, 1 for Vancouver Whitecaps. Lionel Messi playing a big role in today's win for Inter Miami. You can see the team on the Jumbotron from Chopper 4, jumping up and down, arms in the air. They have the trophy there in the front. You can see the fans there with flags waving. That's not a recording. Those are the fans that are still there. You can look below the scoreboard. You can see many of them still on their feet in the stadium as their team victorious in the MLS Cup after a tough year last year, being able to redeem themselves and win the championship. Samantha Rivera is there live outside Chase Stadium. Let's go back to her. Samantha, you're meeting all kinds of fun fans.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, we are. We got a big fan here. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Plamen Penchev.
And you're from?
I'm from Bulgaria, but I've been here living for many years. So.
Amazing. What does this win mean for you?
Oh, it means a lot. I've been waiting for 5 years to go here, and plus another years playing here with strikers, Fort strikers, and down Miami FC. But that is something. That's a different level. So that's a real soccer. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
How surreal is it to watch this team win it all after losing to the Whitecaps twice this season?
I knew that the time is coming. I've been patient. I wasn't so happy with our performance the last couple of years, but I knew it's coming because we have a great team, the team who works together, and of course a great coaching staff. And Beckham is, of course, Beckham is Beckham.
Yeah, exactly. Are you going to go to the parade?
I would like to go. I don't know. I'm not sure because I have another event tonight. But I would like. Next one. Next championship is coming.
Exactly.
It's coming.
You heard it right there. The next championship is coming next year. Amazing. How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Have a couple of drinks and scream, Miami, Miami, Messi, 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 Messi.
We still got some.
Inside Chase Stadium there, Samantha.
Now you're seeing more fans come out.
Yes, we can see the stands starting to empty a bit more now from Chopper 4, and we see it there in front of your camera, people waving those pink towels, hoisting up their jerseys, pointing towards Messi's name. Speaking of Messi, Lionel Messi, we heard from him just moments ago with the trophy in hand.
What a game, what a match, what a way to cap off our 30th season. They said soccer would never make it in America. Inter Miami fans, has soccer made it? I want to give a shout out to Vancouver, their fans, their players, their ownership. They've done everything to deserve being here tonight. Tonight is about the Herons. Second trophy in their 6th season. Jorge, David, and Jose, you came into this league saying that you would build a team that would fulfill the dreams of millions of people across our country and across the globe, and you did that. For soccer fans across America and Canada, thank you for everything you've done. Leo, it's been an honor that none of us can truly even understand to have you in our league. The thrills, the commitment, the passion, your love of being here in Miami, and your love of your teammates. It's my honor to present the Philip Anschutz Trophy to Jorge David and Jose, who will give it to Leo, who will present it to the team. Congratulations.
There you see Lionel Messi a short time ago with David Beckham, Jorge Mas, owners of Inter Miami. Their hands on the trophy. The MLS Cup belongs to you, South Florida. There you see Lionel Messi. He's going to take it to his teammates to celebrate with the fans inside Chase Stadium. Outside Chase Stadium, our Samantha Rivera is there with lots of excited fans. Samantha.
Hey, Larry. Yes, we are. We're joined by Mr. Charles here. Charles, how long have you been a fan of Inter Miami, and what does today mean to you?
It's amazing. It's been a long time coming, and they said they were going to bring some trophies, and they did. They produced. It's a great feeling. Miami's #1.
There you go. What does it mean to you to be able to watch an icon like Messi alongside Jordi Alba in his last game, and Sergio Busquets and all these guys?
Oh, it's a great send-off. Those boys, they deserve it, every bit of it. All of them do. They are amazing, and they showed it today, and it's a great way to send the stadium and the guys off that are retiring. It's amazing.
What does this say about South Florida sports to have the second championship team this year?
Oh, I'm going to have to give it up to all Florida sports. It's all amazing. Everything we're doing here is amazing. It just starts here.
Amazing. All right, Charles, go and get your T-shirt and your hat to celebrate. Thanks so much for the time.
#1!
There you go. I'm going to step over here so you guys can take another look at the fans making their way out here again, trying to get some merchandise and celebrate with the team. And again, we're going to wait and find out when that parade will be. 4. CBS Miami, yes.
Yeah, that'll be quite the parade. I mean, the Florida Panthers, less than 6 months ago, we celebrated with them on the beach there in Fort Lauderdale for the second time in 2 years with that franchise. Now Inter Miami, their stadium for now is in Fort Lauderdale. Their stadium next year in Miami. They represent all of South Florida. It'll be interesting to see where indeed they have their parade. You're looking live outside Chase Stadium. The fans finally leaving their seats now because the trophy ceremony is over. They've soaked in every second, or at least as much of it as they could. And you can see them there headed for the exits in their pink T-shirts, and many of them in their pink jerseys. Those jerseys, of course, owner David Beckham, when it was created, said this is to represent the vibrancy of South Florida, and the fans here promising to bring a trophy. That is exactly what happened moments ago.
He has earned this with his work. They have earned this with their work. Inter Miami, winners of MLS Cup.
That always looks so much fun to be on that stage with all that confetti flying. Congratulations to Inter Miami and the fans. MLS Cup champions. Of course, down there on the field talking with players, our own Mike Cunio. Let's bring in Mike. Mike, what a performance for Inter Miami being able to finish the deal this year, 3-1 over Vancouver.
Larry, absolutely is. We're here right now in the mix zone. We are waiting for players to come off the stage, off the field from celebrating to come talk to us at the moment. I know Lionel Messi was still doing interviews inside the stadium just moments ago. But you talk about this moment and how quickly this all came together for Inter Miami. In just less than a decade, they were able to get MLS Cup, but it felt like a long journey considering where they came. Where this used to be Lockhart Stadium. It used to look like a scene out of Jurassic Park. Jorge Mas, David Beckham made promise after promise, and they delivered. They delivered a stadium here. They said they'd bring the biggest names to South Florida. They have done that, and they also said they would win. And here we are 5 years in, and they have done just that. And I think back to that first inaugural season back in 2020 when COVID hit. They played their first game all the way out in LA to give this place a little bit more time to be constructed for their first ever home match. And they went out there, and a lot of fans traveled, and I can tell you this, that those fans have only grown. The fans that are in the back that are still here right now, they don't stop playing the music. From before kickoff to now, those flags have been waving. We've been seeing a lot of smoke, a lot of cheering, a lot of music. Inter Miami fans, I got to tell you, they are true diehards when it comes to this. La Familia, the Siege is one of their supporter groups. There's a bunch there. They've come together and formed that partnership with La Familia. Now, again, we are waiting for Inter Miami players and hopefully maybe even ownership to stop by here at the mixed zone. But this has been quite the party. The goals today, it felt like Lionel Messi had an impact in most of them, right? I know Allende, his own goal there to kick it off was kind of started by Messi. He got a nice chip in there from someone from Vancouver, but hey, they took advantage of their opportunities when they were there. It felt like Vancouver certainly had control most of this game, but Miami, they struck when they could. They made it happen today, 3-1 the final. Just an amazing performance they were able to put on, not just today, but all season to make this happen, Larry.
Yeah, the party just beginning, Mike. Thank you so much. Outside Chase Stadium are Samantha Rivera there with fans who are already celebrating and partying. Samantha?
Yes, they are. Larry, we are joined by Nick here. Nick, you are originally from South Florida. To be able to be in this atmosphere celebrating with this incredible team, what does today's win mean to you?
It means a lot to bring football to America. It's something new here, and it's good to see a lot of people like growing onto the sport, and it's really the best sport here. So super excited.
When you think about where this team started, and even last year, obviously, the way they got out of the playoffs to now taking it all the way, MLS Cup champs, what goes through your mind?
We're finally champions, campeones. That's it.
Messi, Messi, Messi.
How are you guys going to celebrate tonight?
Tonight we're going straight to the Hard Rock.
There you go. All right, Nick, thanks so much. You guys, you got fans here, again, from South Florida. You guys want to do a quick interview with us? You want to do a quick interview? What's your name, sir?
Edgar.
Edgar. What is today's...
De Buenos Aires.
De Buenos Aires, okay.
Exclusivamente a verlo campeón a Lionel.
Perfecto. And he said he's very excited to obviously watch Messi become a champion here today. ¿Y qué más quiere decir?
Nada, vamos al Inter, vamos a Estados Unidos y Argentina campeón 2026.
Argentina champs for 2026,
claro,
you guys.
Obviamente.
Perfecto. Muchísimas gracias, señor.
Sí.
All right, guys, you got some more fans coming in here. You guys want to say something real quick? What's your name?
Sebastian Arana.
Sebastian, how cool is it that you just watched Messi and Inter Miami?
Absolutely awesome. It was so fun to be there. Very happy that we won. It was very fun, and
do you feel like this is one of the greatest teams you've ever watched?
Yes, 100%. Probably the best I've ever watched.
Incredible. How are you going to celebrate this one tonight?
We're going to racetrack to get ice cream.
Racetrack to get ice cream, you guys. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. All right. Go and celebrate with your family, of course. Hi, guys. We got another little fan here. What's your name? Cole. How cool is it? You just watched Messi win with Inter Miami. They're champions. How cool is that?
Really cool.
Yeah. How happy are you to be here in South Florida right now and surrounded by these incredible fans?
Very happy.
Yeah. How much do you love Messi?
A lot. I've got a signed photo.
A signed photo. You don't see that every day. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
All right, guys. We got little fans. We got big fans. I'm sorry?
I want to say something Portuguese for Messi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm say something Portuguese for Messi. Messi, eu te amo. Sou brasileiro, mas eu te amo. Love you.
Amazing. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry? Argentina. Okay, what do you want to say?
Just very proud of this team and Messi and DePaul and that entire awesome team. And we live right here. And we're sad to see them go to Miami, but we're just very excited about this championship. And hopefully this team can win one too in a few months.
Yeah. Well, listen, so you guys live right here. You've seen this team from the very beginning, right? To see them come all the way to become champions here today, what does that mean to you?
It's an amazing journey, and it took a process, but I mean, it's just really cool. And we've come to a bunch of games, and it's such a small stadium. It's like a dream come true to see somebody like Messi and these players, in a small stadium that very close to you.
And I just want to clarify that I've been a fan before Messi arrived in Miami. So since Beckham came and started, when the tickets were like $20, we were fans. And I told him today it feels like we're living inside of a dream that started in their dream, and it was just like a climax today to witness the win, and we're just excited, and we're glad that it's close to home. So go Inter Miami.
What does this say about South Florida sports to have your second championship team this year?
Oh, it's incredible, and they're both here in Broward County. We live 5 minutes from the hockey stadium, so the Panthers, hopefully the Dolphins can get their stuff together, and give us one of these days too. But it's very exciting. We need to be a championship city.
Yeah.
And by the way, she has a crush on Beckham, okay? That's why she likes
Oh, do you now? Okay, so you saw him inside there, right?
I saw him I mean, on the screen and like from a distance. But yeah, I mean, would love to be able to meet Beckham and the team. We live right down the street. We've been fans. I'm not a fair weather fan, Beckham. So, and I love your chickens. So please, maybe you can get us some access to the VIP in one of the first games in Miami.
We'll see what we can do. All right, guys, we'll send it back to you. Of course, thanks, guys.
The excitement there, tangible. The message on that first kid's hat that you interviewed, it's about to get messy in Miami. I believe that with the parade ahead of us. Let's go down to Mike Cunha down there where the players, managers talking. Mike.
Hey, Larry, I heard one fan tell Samantha there that she wants to go celebrate with ice cream. I'm all for that. I love that. But the players on the field, they want to celebrate with that cup. Just moments ago, we saw Lionel Messi come up and grab that MLS Cup representing Inter Miami, then taking it up the stage to his teammates where they all celebrated. I have to give a hat tip to our executive sports producer, Leo Gomez, for pointing this out. Lionel Messi, number 10, helps bring South Florida its 10th title to the area. So how about that? A perfect 10 for Miami, thanks in part to what Lionel Messi has done here with Inter Miami. The fireworks were going off when that cup went up. We've heard a few homemade fireworks outside the stadium, outside Chase Stadium here a little while ago. So I imagine the party's still going to go for a little while longer here in Fort Lauderdale, but all started on that field today where Inter Miami wins 3-1. And then, of course, Lionel Messi kicks off the party with that cup. Just an incredible thing to see. I noticed on social media that all the other respective professional sports teams here in South Florida have already wished them well, congratulated Inter Miami for the job that they have done. Again, they did it in 5 short years here. Pretty incredible, Larry, what they've been able to do. And that MLS Cup that has eluded Inter Miami, especially last year after that early exit, it is now here in South Florida. The promises were made and they were kept by ownership and Messi. So here we go, another parade, Larry.
Another parade indeed. Mike Cunha there inside Chase Stadium. Thank you so much, Mike. We want to thank Samantha Rivera for talking to all of those fun fans outside of Chase Stadium. Inter Miami winning the MLS Cup this afternoon in Fort Lauderdale, 3-1 over Vancouver. Another parade's coming to South Florida. Get ready. Thank you for joining us.